sure y'all have been wondering, what am I gonna do with 300 pounds of apples? Well, as you know, we're giving some away, so that's one thing. The second thing is we're gonna make applesauce. The third thing is we're gonna make apple butter. The fourth thing is we're gonna dehydrate some apples. Now, I'm not sure how much of that will get done today, but today we are going to be making applesauce. And I'm gonna show you what I think to be the best equipment to use to make applesauce go smooth and simple and not just be this huge, overwhelming project. We're gonna can some, we're probably gonna freeze some just so we can get it done today. I have reinforcements with me. Rochelle's here, Grandma should be here any minute. Grandma is bringing a really cool toy that I cannot wait to show you guys. What are you guys eating?
Apples.
Oh cool, yeah, because they're already washed. What did you say?
Soap. They washed the soap.
Did you help?
They washed.
Can you eat that with your teeth missing? So let's start with this and we'll see how much we can get through, and we can just come down here and get more if we actually get through all of this. I'm gonna get my jars washed and sanitized right now, and then we're gonna set up for the big applesauce making extravaganza. I don't have a dishwasher, so I like to boil my jars, and that's how I get them as sanitary as possible before I fill them. Hey, Grandma's here. You wanna go find her? Okay. Usually they run out there. Okay. Wow, Grandma, you brought all the supplies.
Yeah.
This is the happy apple. Shake it, Joyful. The first tool I wanted to show you guys that I think you should invest in if you have a large quantity of apples to put up is this right here. This is an awesome hand tool. It is an apple core and peeler. So you want to get the one that has this C-clamp. Is that what you call it? Do not, I repeat, do not get the one that has a suction cup. It will not work. It will just fly off your table. So it has this nice clamp, and what you do is you put a dish towel on the edge of your table, and then you clamp this right into place.
Farther. There you go.
Whoa.
Keep grinding. Pull this back and pull this out this way. And there's our apple slices.
So what I'm gonna do with those is I'm going to dehydrate them and make nice snacks for my kids. Lovely. Will you lay them out on the dehydrator? All right, I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna check it in about 7 hours. I like my dried apples chewy, not crispy, but we'll just see where they're at in about 7 hours from now. That tool made getting those apples ready to dehydrate incredibly easy. I highly recommend getting one. Whew, it has been quite a morning. 5 kids running around like crazy in here. They got to be apart for an hour. They got to eat lunch, and now Grandma's taking them outside. I want to show you this food mill. All you do is quarter the apples, get them nice and cooked, and then you're gonna throw them in the food mill, turn the handle, and the peels and seeds stay out, and all that good applesauce goes right into your bowl. Watch and I'll show you. All right, see how the apples are just falling apart and the skins are just coming off? That's the consistency you're gonna want your apples at. Is smushing it down and pushing it through the holes while leaving the skin and the seeds. And look at that gorgeous, perfect applesauce. Feel free to add cinnamon and sugar or honey to your applesauce. I personally like sugar-free. I love the flavor of the apples just on their own. Plus, you can always add it if you really want to. I'm gonna get a taste. It's really good. You wanna try it?
Sure. That's good.
helper right now in life. I appreciate you greatly. We've been working hard for a few hours and we have something to show for our labor, and I'm going to can some of the applesauce now. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, except the moment when we eat it. But this is the moment I've been waiting for so that I could take a little break. I'm gonna take my clean, sanitized jars. Making applesauce is an extremely time-consuming process, but it's totally worth it come January when I'm eating butternut squash from the garden and applesauce that I made and kale from the garden and fresh beef from our friends. Then you feel the fruit of your labor is totally worth all the hard work. And unfortunately, one of my helpers has to leave. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and I'll make sure and get you plenty of applesauce because you worked very hard for it. Grandma's hanging in there. She's got all the kids settled in and she's just going for it. Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome.
What are you guys up to over here?
We're making candy.
What kind of candy?
We're wrapping these around and then later we'll dehydrate them in the hydrator and then we'll eat them.
Well, we've all worked really hard today. It's been quite productive and we're ready to sit down to a nice meal together. What's your favorite thing on your plate?
Chicken and applesauce and the sweet potato.
It's butternut squash.
And the butternut squash.
And you know what that is?
What?
That's,
Gravy.
That's country fried steak. You like all of it?
Me too.
Yeah, it's really good, huh?
You can taste the apple candy.
The Happy Apple is my all-time #1 pick for toy for a baby. Here's why. It is virtually indestructible. It lasts forever and it brings a smile to every baby that has ever played with it, and big kids too. This particular Happy Apple has been through 10 kids. Arthur's brothers and sisters and himself, that's 6 kids, and all 4 of my kids.